all good. What up, everybody? Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Happy Wednesday, everybody. It's your boy, Bear Nation. Got sparklesfarts in the building. Woke up with some ideas. Y'all know we haven't done one of these in a long time, but I'm gonna start pushing this more. And we're gonna be the talk of the town. But real quick, just want to go over some things and sparkles things that you want to do that too. I am trying to do the one chip challenge. Okay, I'm gonna go over that real quick. I never agreed to eat the whole thing. Okay, I just said I would bite it, a big bite, like a big ass bite for that. But depending on which children of mine, they're not like toddlers or anything, they're damn near adults, 18 plus. So if they want a piece of that, I'm gonna give them like corner pieces or wherever they want. But I'm gonna do a bigger chunk of it because I do want to do it. So I set up. If you guys want to see live reaction and you guys want to be there because that's how we're going to be doing it. I don't think what I put out here is enough. I don't think that's, I think it's reasonable. Sub goal, you got to hit 15. Okay, 15 sub goals. And so far, according to my calculations, we already hit. I just had it on here. I think we hit about like 4. We're at 4 out of the 15. And then Biddies is really close. So out of the 3,500, we hit 1,200. So shout out to everybody participating. Free sub count, gift sub count. If you want to see the reaction, you got until May 31st. Okay? Sparkle, is there anything you want to announce or go over or see?
We can talk about that. So this Friday, I'm doing the hot tub stream / food / music / we're gonna play some pool as well to celebrate my 1K follows that I reached.
Nice.
And there will be giveaways as well because without all my follows, I wouldn't have a channel. So it's just a celebration appreciation stream, and we're gonna be hanging out, listening to some music by Kraken Domes.
Nice.
And he's a neuro DJ, so if you're into that sort of thing, definitely.
Definitely. And you guys already put sparklesfarts information in the link. Go ahead and click on that. And today, there it is. Okay, so I switched over. So as you guys can see, we got the sub goals. Look like it's 4. The last person that sub was. What was this? Was that now? That can't be now. Hold on. Okay, so I know Chubby resubbed for 1 month. That's cool for him. And then he gifted. I mean, we're pretty much there. It says 4. I don't know what 20. I don't do math really good. I'm not good at math. But the chips, whew, y'all are with the biddies with the chips. Y'all are on it today. Y'all are on it. So I appreciate that. So I made this little podcast. We got a little chat box in the middle. We got alerts and stuff. I do this. I make these type of things. So if anybody's interested in that, you can definitely go for that. Also, Sparkle is very knowledgeable about some streams. So if you guys don't want to bug her, but ask her questions, that's definitely questions, But
you just faded out.
Huh? What? You said I faded out?
I thought maybe you just stopped talking for a second.
Oh, yeah.
We lost.
Probably. So this mic cord that I got, it's probably not the right one because one of them burnt. I don't know how I did that, but it did it. So I got to probably go back to like Best Buy and find this exact cord for this exact mic. The trouble. So today we are definitely, we're going to talk about some relationship stuff. I figured, what better way to talk about it with Sparkles? Because I enjoy talking to Sparkles, and we kind of have the same interesting thoughts and stuff. It's a back and forth. There's no arguing, but we will argue. But it's a friendly thing. You're in for a friendly show. The topic is about relationships and dating. There's this question that came across, and I was like, that's a good question. So the question was, should a guy pay for a date? So if I'm the guy, of course, and I'd be like, hey, let's go get something to eat. The wordplay definitely matters to me. If I said it like that, hey, let's go get something to eat, I'm not inviting you to be treated by me. Unless I say, hey, let's go. No, that's the same thing. Hold on. Let me backtrack for a second. Because I have wordplay. You know, for me, wordplay is very important. I don't know about you, Sparkles, but wordplay is very important for me. So I don't want to give someone the wrong idea in the friend zone, you know?
Right.
So
definitely.
For me, it's like, hey, did you bring lunch? Let's go. Oh, I'll probably throw in, I got you. Let's go get something to eat. You know,
right.
that's me paying for it. But I guess in this situation, we're talking relationships. So if you're trying to get to know someone, what is your thought? Like if someone's trying to get to know you, all right, let's just say you've been talking to this guy and he's like, hey, let's go get dinner. Are you expecting for him to pay for that? And why?
Probably.
Or why not?
um, actually, no, not really. I mean, I'm the type of person who I like being independent. I like being able to pay for things. So even if somebody does invite me out, if I've got the money, I'll throw down. Like, that's just who I am. Right. But yeah, I don't ever expect anybody to pay for me. It kind of makes me feel awkward when people pay for me.
Really?
It's just, yeah, it's just who I am. I'm weird like that, but I'm a special breed.
There's nothing about being weird. I mean, everybody has their own, I guess you can say, their own standards for it. Like, you know, like I said, you know, that's good that you said that, because I think nowadays, most of the times, you know, some of the girls just expect it, which is cool.
Oh yeah.
You know, which is cool. And like I said, me, like, I have coworkers, and they're only coworkers, and you know, we're not in a relationship, and I'll be like, yo, let's go get something to eat. Let's go to Hat Creek. We got a place called Hat Creek, and we go there, and you know, I'm like, I got it, because to me, I feel like a woman shouldn't pay for it unless she's inviting me out to eat. Like, if you tell me, hey, I'm hungry, let's go get something to eat, I'm looking at you like, what are you trying to eat? Because me personally, I'm an expensive person. Like, I'm gonna tell you that off back. If I know I got money, I'm gonna splurge it, especially when it comes to food. You know?
Right.
So if you're trying to take me out to eat, I will buy the cheapest thing. Because I don't want to be greedy. Because I can be greedy, and depends on where we go. You know? So I get that. I would always have money. Now, for me, flipping it around, if I'm taking you out, I would tell you, hey, there's no limit. Go for it. Because that's just me. That's just how I did. But in this video, the guy goes on his date with this girl, and she was saying like, oh, you invited me out to eat, but you're not going to pay for my food. And he was like, nah. He said, I came here to get to know you. And she was like, yeah. So you took me out to eat, to get to know me. He's like, I invited you to come eat. And then she was explaining like, that's what a date is, which is another thing that I think people get confused with the word date. You know, they take it as, I don't know. I don't know how to explain that. I ain't paying for shit. This man, Mr. Walker, stupid. You're stupid, bro. I mean, I guess in this situation, in the video, it was just going back and forth, because I'm like, well, if you invited her out to eat, I think you should be paid for it. And then he was like, nah, I just invited you out to eat so we can talk, but I didn't think like you wouldn't want to pay for anything. So I don't know how I feel about that. Like, I get both points of view. Like,
Right.
why would you go? Because she was like, I don't have any money, so you're just gonna sit here and eat in front of me. And he was like, yeah, like he was eating steak, he was eating it all, and I was like, that's crazy.
Oh wow.
you know, and she was like really upset, and she was recording him, and he was like, yeah, like, you know, I just wanted to talk to you, get to know you. And she's like, we could have did this at the house. He's like, nah, 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 nah. You know, that's too fast of a step. And I was like, he's got a point. And she's like, yeah, it's better than me watching you eat, though. I could have cooked something. And he was like, nah, nah, nah. I don't trust people's cook. Like, it was like a 5-minute video. I should have saved it, but it was on Facebook. You know how Facebook, you know, and their restrictions and rules. But it was crazy. But it had me thinking, like, man, I know you, Sparkles, is not like that. As you stated, like, I'm bringing money, you know. I'm bringing money to a restaurant to not.
Or if somebody invites me, I'm gonna say, well, I don't have any money to go out. Like, I will up front be like, nah, I ain't got no money to go do that.
Okay.
And then if they say, oh, well, then I'll pay for you, then it's like, I'll feel awkward, but I'll be like, oh.
Because you got to limit yourself, right? You can't just order what you want.
And I will. I'm a cheap date if somebody else is paying, but like when I go out with my boyfriend, even to this day, if we go out like and I order drinks, I'm paying for the bill because I know it's going to be that much more.
Right. And that was another thing that comes to my next question is like, how much is a date nowadays? Because me personally, like when I take my daughter out, you know, again, I got that rule, like whatever you want. And I know her eyes get bigger than her stomach, but like nowadays for just 2 people, I'm dropping at least $60.
Yeah, it is expensive to eat out.
$60, and the whole bring my best friend to talk with you and pay for her meal, that's not happening.
Yeah.
That's not happening. Yeah, me and my daughter, we go, you know, I take her places. I rather cook for her because she enjoys that better. But, you know, just taking her out and getting her food, like, it's crazy, you know. And I ain't talking McDonald's. I ain't talking Whataburger. I ain't talking none of that. I'm talking about, like, you know, like some, well, we don't have, like, well, we have Applebee's, but I think I went in there once and then left. I just didn't like the environment for it. But Olive Garden, she loves Olive Garden. I know a lot of people like, that's not real Italian food. I got it. Okay, cool. Whatever. You have it's good food. And so like we get all the pastas and I'm like extra this, extra that. And she liked the spinach artichoke dip and all that. And yeah, I mean, like, you know, that alone, if it's my treat, I don't know if it's because I'm ordering all this stuff, but it's up to the 60s to 80s, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
I had another person that had told me, you know, when it comes to like going out to eat or dating, they're cool with just, you know, chilling with a sandwich. And I'm like, oh, I don't know, guys. Look, guys, for me, the key to my heart is a sandwich. Like, no cap. Like, you can go wrong on a sandwich, but you can't go wrong on a sandwich. Like,
right.
It has all the fixing. I ain't talking subs, even though subs would work, but a nice creative sandwich, it's all me. Like, I'm all for that. That's my weakness. Like, you talking about, yo, I got a sandwich. I got to taste that. I got to make sure it's the best, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, in that video, it was just crazy. I didn't, subs are better. Stop it. Stop, Mr. Watch. He said subs are better. I mean, if you're really trying to eat that much, then sure. But, you know.
Yeah.
And that's another thing. You can't make me just one sandwich. I need 2.
Oh, wow.
It depends on how big you make it, you know. Pause. But it depends, like, you know, because some, like, okay, so I know this is off topic, but I had talked to this girl and she made me a sandwich and she had made me one and she cut it in half and I looked at her like, okay, like, where's the rest? And then she gave me like some chips and I'm like, and I looked at her, I was like, I'm a big guy. So unless you have another one of these sandwiches in the back, this ain't gonna work. But she had it like loaded. She did the roast, she did the ham, she did the bologna, she did all the meats, you know, pause. The cheese, the lettuce, the tomatoes, the pickles. You know, she did the works. Like she was, you know, she asked me, you know, mayo, mustard, Miracle Whip, whatever, and I'm like, you know, surprise me. You know, she threw that Grey Poupon. No, I'm just playing. She did the Dijon mustard, the spicy one. And so It was a great sandwich. It didn't fill me up. The chips didn't fill me up, and so, she couldn't even eat hers, and I was still torn apart of the fact that, she cut it. I'm like, why would you cut it? And then I also have moods for sandwiches, so I was like, you should have made this like toasted.
Faded out there.
Huh?
You faded out there again.
Oh, I was saying. I was at the point where I was like, she should have toasted this and made it like a hot sandwich because it was like all the fixings. She had cheese that I never heard of, pepper jack white cheese. I never heard of that one. Yeah. So as long as she didn't do shredded cheese on that, then that would have been good. But because shredded cheese on a sandwich, that's not nachos. No. But yeah, but I'm a sandwich person, and again, going back to whether or not that I would pay for somebody on a date, I just thought that was an interesting topic because it goes both ways. If you're inviting someone to eat, I think it's only fair that you pay for that person and then establish a limit for that. Like, hey, I got 100. let's not go there, and then go from there. But I don't know. I just wanted to get your opinion on that. And you said that you bring money, and if you don't have any money, then you wouldn't go.
I would say up front, yeah.
Okay. I mean, I agree. I got this pride, and the pride is like, nah, you ain't paying for that. And if you are paying for it, it's like the cheapest thing on the menu. Like, I swear to God, I will look for like the basic thing. Like even
ordering my price.
Just the appetizers alone. My boss, whenever he's like, yeah, let me take you to the Chick-fil-A or I'll buy you lunch because whatever. He's like, what do you want? And I'm like, give me a second. I look and I'm like, what is the most cheapest thing on there? Because I think it speaks like, man, he a greedy person. I never want to treat him again. And that's what I don't want.
Yeah.
That's what I don't want. So I even if a girl's like, yo, let me take you out. I'm like, where are we going? Because I need to know. And then I need to know what I'm getting. So, but my next question is, now this is the actual relationship, okay? What is the number one thing you look for in your partner?
That's a tough one. There's a lot of things I look for.
Okay, well, name a few.
Well, there's they got to be good looking or nice to look at. I've dated a range of like people. Like I used to not discriminate against what you look like because that's not what a person is about. Right. I look for, are they easy to talk to?
Right.
Do we have things to talk about? Do we have interests in same things that we enjoy in doing in life?
Right.
Are they working? Do they have their own vehicle? Do they not?
She's setting the bar. She's setting the bar. That's what she's doing.
Are they not on freaking probation?
So what? If they're on probation, that matters or what?
Yeah, I dated a guy one time. He was on probation. I had to go to court with him all the time, deal with him going to jail. I ain't doing that ever again. Like, no, I refuse.
Because it was too much of it, or
it's just it just shows irresponsibility.
Oh, okay.
100%. So, and it's just it's just a headache and that's not cool. Like, I'm not sitting here dragging you to court and stuff for bullshit that was like, just drug out.
Right.
I look for, I don't, can't deal with somebody being an alcoholic, even though my boyfriend and I drink a lot, but he's not an alcoholic. I've dealt with that before.
Right.
So I guess like it's really come a long way of what I look for because like, of course, dating and when you're young, it's, you don't know what you want. And so you just kind of learn. So basically everything that I look for now is mistakes that I've made in the past.
Right.
And they are mistakes because they're in the past. So we have to definitely match energy in the bed.
Mhm.
Uh, there
That's funny.
has to be there has to be a package down there, like visibly noticeable. Like I yeah, I will never
Dang.
date a man again that is under par down there. Like it's just who I am. I deserve better.
She
So,
said, "I
um,
deserve better." Dang, let's go. Right? No holds bars. I get that. Yeah. Damn. What up,
so
Mad Irish? Thank you for
hey,
stopping by,
Irish.
sir.
But yeah, no, like I bring a lot to the table.
Okay.
So my mate needs to be up to par as well. Like, um, so yeah, it's just you've got to be kind,
Mhm.
um, and loving, and you know, I want my relationship. You start out relationship, and then you're with somebody for a while, and then a year goes by, 2 years go by, and things start switching up. People get lazy in relationships. I won't deal with that again anymore.
Right.
And my boyfriend right now, nothing has changed since day one.
Nice. Yeah.
Like
That's what's up.
just the love and compassion is always there, and we may have disagreements, but we talk about it. We
Right.
don't yell and fight. So, and it's yeah. So yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. I need attention, and I get it. And I didn't. I
That's
never
exactly
knew.
what Mr. West said. What I look for is attention.
I
I
never
mean,
knew that I needed attention. Like,
mhm.
yeah, it's just so yeah. I like I was in a relation or marriage for well, I was with him for 13 years and we were married for 7. And like we're sitting there at our desks and I look over to try to say something and I get no response. Like that's bullshit. I don't care if you're reading something or whatever you're doing. There's always time to stop. You can go back to what you're reading. It's not going anywhere. Or we'd be
Yeah.
driving in the car and I'd be like, "Oh, look at that." No fucking response. Don't fucking look. Like it's just like I might as well just be by myself then. Fuck.
Right. Right.
Like
Right.
so yeah.
Mr. Watcher.
No, I won't be in a controlling relationship ever again.
Right.
Relationship has to be equal.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
Nobody is better than the other person. And I don't want to be with somebody who just talks shit about people all the time or creates drama. Like, it's just, no. Like, there's enough bullshit in the world that I don't want that in my relationship. I don't want to be around negativity. I'm a very positive person. So I need my person to also be positive. Yeah, of course, we get down and stuff sometimes, talk about it, but
Mhm.
don't always be that negative person.
Yeah. So just backtrack. I know you said
Yep.
it's 50-50. So you would want to date a guy that it's I don't want to say the word control because that's not the word I'm looking for, but more of a dominant leadership type of person. Like, do you
Right.
see yourself dealing with that
Well,
type of person or no?
well, it depends on their demeanor with it.
Okay.
Like my controlling relationship was I wasn't ever allowed to drive, even though I had the license and it was my truck.
Hmm.
But because I was new to driving, I wasn't allowed to drive, even if I was sober and they were drinking.
Hmm. Wow.
Like it's just there was just no letting me do anything. Yeah. Um, it was always hang out with their friends. I couldn't hang out with my friends. I couldn't even go alone and hang out with my friends. So it depends on the demeanor of it.
Hmm.
Um, if they're controlling in a sense of compassion and caring,
All right.
like a little. I mean, I don't know
Yeah,
how to
yeah,
say
I
it.
get what
But
you're going because there are men out there that like I would say I'm one of those guys. Like I will steer you in the right direction. However, I'm not afraid to let you fall.
Yep.
Do shit. Like I'm like I need to have my space upstairs. It gets too loud from time to time downstairs. So what's up, Big Mike? How's it going? And then I think it's this damn voice mod. It
What's up,
also
Mark?
it also there you go. Oh, now it wants to work. You freaking piece of shit. Stop it. What up, Mike? Mike, thank you for being here, good sir. We're just having a conversation. Mike, if you want to chime in with the chat here, there's some questions that I would like to ask you. So Mike, I was gonna ask Iris this, but I think he left already. So Mike, my first question to you is, since you're in a relationship, if you don't mind going over some things, because I would say, do you pay for your girlfriend's date every time? Well, yeah, let's ask that question. When you go out to eat, because I think you just had a dinner, Mike, do you pay for your girlfriend's meal every time y'all go out, or is it 50-50? Is it, I mean, because date wise, I'll pay for it, but if I'm taking her out to eat, she taking me out to eat, she got to pay for it. That's just the bottom line, because Stone Cold says so. But he said it's 50-50. See, I can respect that. I can respect that 50-50, because I believe you went out to a dinner date yesterday. I believe you and your girl. And yeah, I think you had a great time. So, like I said, for me, I'm expensive. So don't tell me, get whatever you want. It's okay. Because it's not. I guarantee you it's not. I order like steak, onion rings, appetizers. Depends on where we go. I'm thinking of steak stuff. But the next topic I want to talk about is, what is something, and this goes for everybody, what is something important that you have learned from another couple? Don't everybody answer at once. So what is something important that you learned from another couple? For me, there's this one couple that I envy until I found out the secrets. I never saw them fighting. They always did things together. I was kind of sad to hear that, that they weren't really, seeing eye. They kept it under wraps. They never fought. They never showed anything. I always idolized them as a couple. And it was sad to hear that, he's been talking to other women and all this other stuff. But I idolized their communication, their teamwork. They always took road trips. Like, I idolized that because I could never do that with anybody that I dated. It was like, spoil me. But I idolize that couple because of, whatever they went through. I think it was more financially a problem and stress once she finally opened that door and told me what happened. I'm trying to think, because I know she said it was a credit card thing. Just trying to remember off top. She said credit card, they're in debt. Oh, he wasn't spending his money wisely. And then, like, he would tell her, yeah, it's all taken care of. And then I think she finally decided to open the mail. And then, she found out, like, what the fuck? Like, they were way behind, which was bad. and it
Oof.
caused them to have like a big ass fight. But he was, thinking about the funner things in life. She was behind on credit cards, car payments, and I think it. Like I told her, I was like, it's kind of both of y'all's fault. It's your fault for not saying that you shouldn't trust them, but it's your fault for trusting them. Because like for me, when I was in a relationship, I would show like, hey, look, I paid this. Boom, confirmation. To ease off the stress and worry about it.
Yeah.
So that way, hey, I'm financially responsible. I can take care of things. Because like you said, Sparkles, you said earlier that you want someone that, when you were talking about that guy who had to go to court,
Yeah.
I can't think of the words right now, but you had said
Probation. On
no,
probation.
not probation. He wasn't.
Oh, he wasn't responsible.
Yeah, he wasn't responsible. So just imagine, leaving him with a task. Hey babe, take care of this bill for me. Here's the money, and he probably go blow it off on something. That's sad. That's sad. What about you, Sparkles? What is something you learned, or if you have learned from another couple? Do you even look at other couples? She laughs. Oh God.
I mean, nothing. I don't know. Something positive that I've learned from a couple that's hard to come by,
Really?
because I've seen so many horrible relationships out there. I don't think I can recall one relationship of
Mhm.
other people that I know of that were great. Like it's sad. Um, but I learned what not to do. That's for sure. Like, you know,
Yeah.
it's
Mike, I'm sorry,
there's
Mike.
just
We are in a Discord chat. Do you have time to chime in with our conversation? I'm all for it if you're down for it, Mike. Go ahead, Sparkles.
but yeah, like you were saying about relationship, and they seemed all good and everything was all great. Well, like I watched a relationship, a marriage fall apart because it seemed all good on one end, but in
Yeah.
the background it wasn't good.
Yeah.
Lack of attention,
Yeah.
just not having things in common, not doing things together. It's just a lot of that. I've seen a lot of cheating,
Hmm.
which is a big no-no.
Yeah.
It's sad. Like, um, yeah, like even like my parents, they're still married. We celebrated.
That's
I think they're
nice.
going on like 50 something years, but you know what?
Dang.
It's such a broken marriage.
Really?
Uh,
You think they just stay together just because they're
yeah,
used to each
they
other,
don't
or
have
what?
things in common at all. Yeah, I mean, my dad already left once, a long time ago when I was 18, but came back because he realized it was a mistake.
Hmm.
But it just things never got fixed, and it's it's just yeah, like my mom's basically got like a second husband. My adopted uncle living here, they do more together than my mom and dad do. My dad
Dang.
likes to go out drinking and stuff. My mom don't drink. She's
Right.
never fucking really had alcohol in her whole life. Maybe one or two. Um, and she doesn't like going to the bar. She
Yeah.
doesn't, she goes to Vegas to shop. She doesn't gamble. She doesn't like they just don't have that connection. So it sucks. But yeah, they stay together because I mean, what is she gonna do? Like, I think she'd be lost. She was lost when he left. So,
Yeah. Yeah. I
but yeah,
never understood that for women why they stay with someone that it just doesn't. But in reality, I get it. Like you're used to that person, you fell for that person, and just the thought of trying to be with someone is devastating. Mike said, yes, my exes, he said exes with two, girlfriend being cheated on me 2 times. Mike, what is happening, my guy? I'm no saint, I'm no angel. I done my things. I'm not
yeah,
proud of them. I think in my last relationship it really hit hard, because I realized I had made a mistake for temptations, and I'm like, shh, dang. So even when we broke, I moved out and everything, and I was like, I still want to fix it because this is honestly what I really wanted. And temptation's a bitch, and I enjoyed. Trust me, I enjoyed the temptation. I know that don't sound right. I don't regret it. It
Yeah.
was just something that there's no excuse for it. There's never an excuse for it. I did it. I'm
No.
sorry, and it was like I know it's gonna be hard for that circle of trust back
Oh
in the
yeah.
day. So I thought, give it some time. I know you can forgive but never forget. Let's separate. Let's think about it. And so while we were separated, it was more like she was already doing her own thing, and I was like, don't stop. I can't. I'm not in a position to say anything, but don't.
Yeah.
Trust me. I'm cleansed. I know it's hard to believe, but I'm cleansed. Trust me. Take your time, but trust me. And then, I guess she forgot she invited me over to the house. And that's when I found out what pain was, relationship wise, being cheated on. It wasn't a good feeling. I spiraled down, had bottles and bottles and bottles. um, and it changed the whole thing. And then it's really tough when kids are involved. I felt like I let them down. And then, trying to come back to that, it was like, I got to explain it to the kids too. Not my kids, but her kids, because they're younger. It was like, I did an adult decision that caused your mother pain.
Yeah.
And she has many options of what she can do. She can get back and do what I did, or, sweep it under the rug and, live through. It was tragic for her. I can see the pain in her eyes. Even after us being separated for years, there's times where she texts me and was like, I can't believe you. And I'm like, oh shit. Like, all right, let's talk about it, Uh, but I can only grow and develop, and I can never cheat ever again in my life, because I think it took for me to feel that pain to understand that. Mike, I'm not ignoring you. You said back in the day, but now me and my girlfriend been together for 7 years. Been together for 7 years. That's why you never cheat. I agree with you, Mike, 100%. I agree with you. Elementary school don't count. Middle school don't count. It's high
Yeah.
school. It's high school where it counts, because in high school, you have more knowledge of relationships. Elementary don't count. You're still a kid. You can't do anything. Parents in control. You move, it's over, done deal. Middle school, same situation. You're barely in that teens. You're about to hit puberty. Maybe not. Maybe so. So to me, that don't count. However, all the people that I did hurt back in the day, I try to, like, that's why I'm thankful for social media sometimes, because like when I come across them, I'm like, damn, that's that person. All right, here it is. And I ask for forgiveness. I'm like, hey, look, I know this may not matter to you, but to me, it does. We dated. We're in elementary. Da 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 da. I know you probably don't think it counts, but I just want to let you know I'm sorry that this happened. I don't want to say I cheated. I want to say, like, just the relationship in general. Hey, I'm sorry things didn't work out between us. Um, I'm glad you're doing better. And some of the people are like, I appreciate that. Even for the ones that had a crush on me, and I'm just like, no, you're ugly. I turn around, I'm like, hey, I should have never said that. I should have just told you, like, I had certain standards and you just didn't make the cut. I don't know how to be impolite. Like, I wasn't trying to be like mean or anything. It's just feelings matter to everybody nowadays, especially women. Not trying to be in that category of misogynist or men power or whatever, all that bullshit that's all over the internet now. It's just that women feel different from men, and men can feel the same way as women, but I'm gonna be honest, I can get over that in a second. You know? If a girl now wants to date me and we date, right, and we get to know each other, and then she turns around and be like, hey, I cheated on you. I'm like, all right, well, have fun. That's my attitude now. That's my attitude now. I'm not I don't think that I need to sit there, beg, cry, and it's like, well, shit. Well, It was
Yeah,
fun, it's fun while it lasted, and on to the next
exactly.
one. Um, and I know
Blah.
sometimes women, you're good. She already drinking, guys. It's only one. She's got that happy juice. I gotta stay away from drinking, but uh, but I mean, I gotten to the point where I'm being like dead serious. There are some really really good women out there that deserved to have that. So we're in a podcast chat, Mike, because I didn't think anybody would want to join me in Sparkles. But like I said, if you want to, involve in this conversation, I have to invite you into it if you're in there. My girl is a keeper. That's what I'm talking about. My girl's a keeper. Hey, yo, let me borrow her. Let me borrow the keeper. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing, guys. I'm just playing. Don't take it the wrong way. I'm just joking. We're just talking about what is something important you learned from maybe another couple. And we're just going over, just relationship talk. The first question was, since your lady's a keeper, sometimes you can have her. Nah. That's all you. Don't be pondering off on me. Nah, don't be Sparkle. That's all you now. That's all you, Sparkles. You can keep her. Nah. One of the things is that I want to ask you, TTV Killer. When you go out, when you and your lady go out to eat, are you paying for it 95% of the times, or is that something y'all go 50-50 on? How's that going? And Mike, like I said, I have no problem adding you to the thing. I didn't know if you want to be in there. He said, hell no. Hell no. He said, hell no. So I take it you pay for everything or what? Because she can stay home and make me a sandwich. You know what I'm saying? Make that sandwich. I'm telling y'all, sandwiches is the key, man. It's simple. It's chill. Like, I'm a homebody, even more now. I don't mind a good scenery. I don't mind going out. I don't mind. Like, if it's a really, really, really good day, I'm like, nah, we need to step. We need to get that fresh air. We need to get that toxic air. It ain't even fresh. It's toxic. If she wants to go out, she pays. If I want to, I pay. See, that's what I thought. He said, my girlfriend is a beautiful woman. Mike, the way you talk about her and that day you were telling us that one time last time how, I get it. That's your ride or die. The question is, when y'all get married, though, what about you, Sparkle? Is marriage up for you again, or?
I don't know. Like, the thought of it is cool, but then again, it's like, why? Like, I did it once. Like, why do I need it? Why? And my boyfriend, he's already been married once, so it's kind of
Right.
And I mean, if we decided to, but it's like, really, what's the point? It's literally just a piece of paper, and that just says, "Oh, look, you're married, and now you have a new last name."
Right.
All
See,
that,
and that was my thing too. Like I always told,
so yeah, I don't know. Like I can't say yes and I can't say no.
right.
I do know that I want to be with him for the rest of my life. I don't see a reason to ever try to find somebody else. Like, I'm
Right.
completely 100% content where I'm at. So,
Because a piece of paper doesn't.
ouch.
Girls need to stop using people, Mike, because a piece of paper doesn't justify who we're with. You can do that on social
Right.
media now. You can just be like, I'm married to blah blah, and everybody would know. I was really
Yeah.
big on on the social media thing. I felt like it didn't prove anything. I felt like it was just insecurity. Sometimes my perspectives are wrong.
I mean, if he wants to get me to put a ring on my finger, that's all good too. We don't have to like go running it married though either. Just to kind of say like, hey, we are together, we're locked in,
Dang, I forgot about that.
forever and always. But like, yeah,
So Killer said, I can answer that question. Why do you need a piece of paper to show you love someone? Which I agree.
yeah,
I mean, you ain't even got to change your last name. Like, I get the ring. I don't get the whole marriage. Like, I'm finna throw. So, okay, here we go. Oh, it's about to get juicy. I do not believe in a wedding. I don't want to spend thousands of dollars
that too.
to invite people to watch me celebrate He said girls like shiny things. To celebrate me being official with someone for the rest of my life. I just don't, I get it. Someone painted a Cinderella dress, Snow White dress, whatever dress it is, Beauty and the Beast dress. I don't know what dress it is, but someone painted a happily ever after. No, I am, and no, like, look, I'm not knocking anybody who got married. I'm not knocking anybody who's getting married. I'm not knocking anybody who has a wedding. I would go to a wedding, eat the food.
Oh yeah, I want
drink,
some wedding.
You know, wedding cake hits different. Definitely, wedding cake definitely hits different. It hits way different for some fucking reason. I don't know what they crack. I don't know what they put in there, but and Killer's got a point. He said, what about India? India, their marriage is forced, and that's crazy. I don't think I want to spend that much money for a day.
Yeah.
And I get it. You know, someone would be like, it's the memory that counts. I get that. I get it. However, we can make our own memories. Like, let's go somewhere. You know, I'm big on Japan. I'm always going to be big on Japan. But I can't do it. He said, yes, the food is good. Yeah, I've been to my mom's, my brother's, outside the family, maybe like 2 to 3, 4 people, and something about that food and the cake. Oh my God, it's just, memory should have a price tag. Shh, Iris, you telling me should not have a price tag. You're right. I was like, you telling, I don't know, some of those memories, I'm like, man, I want this to last forever, but not a wedding. Now, again, I'm not knocking for anybody who's planning on getting married, who's planning on having a wedding. I'm not knocking any girls that want to have a wedding. Like, oh, we can't fuck with Bear because he don't believe in marriage. I just don't. If just being logic, you spend like what? How much? Like 22,000 maybe?
Oh
tops.
God, it's
That's a house. That's a car.
Yeah,
that's a house and a car. That's a vacation. That's a passport.
It's ridiculous. So too, sometimes these weddings, it's like my best friend got married twice. Oh God, I don't know. But her husband now, like, he's got money. Family has money, so of course it was all done up. Her first one was in Vegas,
right?
But still, like, it costs so much money. Like, I got married in Vegas. I did it very frugally. We got married at the Luxor Chapel.
Mm-hmm.
And then we went back to my room, which was a mini suite, and then everybody just hung out there. I had a fucking Costco cake. Love Costco cake. Like, it wasn't that big, but it still costed, I don't know how much it cost because I didn't pay for it. My aunt, my parents, of course, paid for it.
See, and that's another thing. Irish, I hope you feel better, too. That's another thing. Like, how am I going to come up with all this money? Who's going to help me?
Yeah.
Like, with my brother, when he got married, my older brother.
I mean, like, some people, they save up for it. Like, right now, my ex-husband. Are you talking or am I talking?
Yeah, you're talking. Go for it.
It's really quick, but yeah, like, my ex-husband, his son is getting ready to get married, and they've been saving up for this for, like, a while. So, because they don't have much money, you know?
Yeah. So, when my brother got married, he told me that his wife's husband paid for majority of everything. Wow. Not saying that my brother couldn't handle it because he worked hard and he tried to save, but like he has like ranch acres, so he had money, so he's like, yeah, if you're gonna make my daughter happy, boom. But that was and it wasn't too big, but it wasn't too small, you know. So it worked for him. For me, like, if I was like, I would tell a girl, like, legit, yeah, I would marry you. I would give you a ring, boom, 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 boom. Which is going to bring me back to my next question about proposals. I just can't see myself spending that much money for people to come watch us kiss, dance, eat food, tell stories.
Yeah.
That's what streaming's for. So, so I'm Mike. If you do it, get married, that's good. I support that. Let us know soon, and you gotta figure out how you gotta start getting pushed out of bed. You're gonna have like a baby crib or something next to you next time. Now, which brings me to my next question, Mike. how are you gonna propose to her? And then Sparkle, if you want to elaborate how you propose or got proposed to,
Oh, mine was
uh,
lame.
huh? Yours is lame. Is that what you said?
Yeah. Well, he couldn't keep a secret that he got me a ring. And
Okay.
so it was just basically Christmas, and the ring was hidden in the tree, and he got it and just kind of like gave it to me. There was like no big proposal that I dreamt of having as a little girl. There was no Disneyland wedding that I dreamt of having as a little girl. So yeah,
She
it felt like
said.
it was just all wrong to
So
begin with.
wait. So he had. So did he try to have it in a tree, and then he like wait. So did I hear it right? He had it in a tree, and then
Yeah.
he was like, no, this ain't gonna work, and he just gave it to you.
Well, no, he was just like, here, like, because I already knew it was coming. There was no surprise. Yeah, it was pretty lame.
Dang, I'm sorry. So Killer said
Fine.
if a girl wants you and accepts you when you have nothing, the bond gets stronger when you start getting things, which I agree, which I
Exactly.
do want to talk about. What up, Will? Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate you. I know you're a busy bee, but thank you. We're just talking, you know. Mike, still wait. He said he don't know how he's gonna propose. So with my baby mama, after her taking me back for like the 30th time because we were young, she kind of knew that I was gonna propose to her. So I know she loves Olive Garden. So you know, it was around the same time I had got a promotion at Chase Bank. Chase Stories is crazy. So I had money. So I was like, I'm taking my mom, my dad, my brother. I don't know why I left my kids behind. I can never figure that part out. Like I'm gonna have to ask her, like, why do we leave the kids behind that day? So
Like, nah, we ain't taking you. You got
we
poisonous foot.
yeah, like we didn't. I should call her right now and be like, why didn't we take the kids that day? So I took her to Olive Garden. It was me, her mom, her sister, my brother, my two brothers, my dad, my mom, her mom. I don't think her dad went. I had to even look at the picture. My kids did not go. I don't know why. That's strange as hell. I'm at that. That's really gonna take me. I'm gonna like mute myself and then ask her. But because she's a bully now. So fuck it. Let's do it. Let's call. Let's call real quick. Hold on. Let's do it. Because I can't recall why we didn't take the kids, but we were talking about Olive Garden, and it was a Sunday, right? And on Sundays you can't make reservation because it's so busy. It's really busy as hell. So I came in there all smooth, fly, and I was like, "Can I talk to the manager?" And they're like, "Yeah, cool." Because the wait time was like an hour. I'm like, "Nah, we ain't gonna do that." So I talked to the manager. I was like, "Hey, I got a big party. I know there's reservations, but this is gonna be a special reservation." I pulled out the rings. Papa, I want to do this here. Is there possible that I can skip the line? I slid her 200. Boom, boom.
Ooh.
Just kind of palmed it like, I appreciate it. And she's like, "Yep." She was like, "Yep, you definitely skipping that line." So it was like a party of 12, and we like I said, we skipped the line, and a lot of people looking at us like, "How did they get here?" And no reservation, because you can't do reservations on the weekend, especially at Olive Garden. So I slipped to that. We all sat down and whatever. We had a big thing. And they're like, "What's this? What's the cost for this? What's going on?" I was like, "Man, your boy's big." You know, I did, which it was a celebration because I just got a higher promotion at Chase Bank to where I was dealing with like big time money, and I can't do math worth a shit, but it was big time money that I got invited to. So we're celebrating that. And then I went to the bathroom, came back, and then I had said, "Oh, you had dropped something on the floor." She's like, "What?" I was like, "Let me get it." And then, I cued my brother with the wink, like, it's about to go down. And so I winked, and she's like, "What?" And then I got on my knees, and they're like, "Ah," and everybody's all clapping. I was like,
Aw.
"Will you marry me?" No, we didn't get that far. So, that was my setup. Because I see these things, and I'm like, man, some of these people go above and beyond. I saw someone do
Oh
like a
yeah.
little Disney movie, and they had their girlfriend drawn in. I'm like, how much money did you pay for that to take
Eh?
over a movie theater and have that? You know, it was. I'm gonna call her. I gotta find out. She gonna be like, what the hell kind of question is that? Hey, how are you today? Hey, so question. Um, do you remember when I proposed to you at Olive Garden? What? Do you know why we didn't take the kids?
They were too small and they didn't like Olive Garden.
There it is, guys. You heard it first. Oh,
Okay.
okay. Just makes sense. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good day. Goodbye. Huh? What? Oh, I was just having a conversation. Nah, not with the kids. Just in general. All right, we'll talk about that later. I'll hit you up in a minute. Thank you. Bye. See, she's mad as fuck. She's like, what the fuck are you bringing back feelings for? What the fuck
Right.
is wrong with you? Who are you talking to? What is she?
Oh shoot.
She's gonna be like, what was that all about? So the kids didn't like Olive Garden. That makes perfect sense
That
because they
makes
don't like
sense, yeah.
spaghetti. They don't like spaghetti. They don't like none of that. They don't like none of that. Like I can barely get them to eat meatball subs. Like it's crazy. They don't like pasta at all. What up, everybody? I appreciate you guys being here. Shout out to Chubby. Let me go back and read some of these chat. I wasn't ignoring y'all. I was just making a quick phone call because I wanted to see why when I proposed to my baby mama for the first time, the kids weren't there. But that makes perfect sense. All right. So when I proposed to my girl, this is from Keller. When I proposed to my girl, I planned it. I was a part of a bike group and I had a big getting together with her friends. She was shaking so bad. She thought you were going to get beat up. Dating podcast, what? Yeah, Chubby. Me and Sparkle had done a podcast last time about the flat earth.
Oh.
And I liked it. And I need to go back to focusing on doing the podcast with all the resources and stuff that I got now and great people like yourself, Chubby, Mike, Killer, definitely Sparkles. So I woke up after watching this video about relationships and it was like the girl was upset that the guy you and Hazmat on flat earth. Wow, that's another. We can jump back into that next time, Chubby. Like we can sit here and talk about that. I don't think you're ready for that because me and Sparkle, we were beating a lot of things up that day, and look, off stream Sparkles, a lot of people were mad at me. Like they were like, I can't believe it. I was like, why you didn't put it in a chat? We could have discussed it. Like, no, I was too mad, but it was funny. But I woke up and I saw this video and I'm like, I want to talk to Sparkles about this. And it was like a girl was mad that a guy had asked her out to eat on a date and he paid for his own food and she's recording him because he wouldn't pay for her meal. She didn't order anything. She didn't order anything because I guess he told her straight up like, hey, you're paying for your own food, which is cool. Like he set the bar. Like, hey, I invited you on a date to eat, but I'm not paying for your shit. And she was like, oh, I skipped the most important part. He was like, if I can't touch you, I'm not paying for you. And I was like, yeah, that's crazy.
Oh.
Like that was crazy for him to say that. But she was like, so why invite me out on a date? He's like, I want to get to know you. Like his intentions, I get his intentions. Genuinely, I can't even say it. I get it. He was trying to get to know her. And maybe that was a test to like see like would she be interested in paying for it? Or you know, like even attempt to pay for it. But the fact that, and I gotta find this video, but I doubt I can find it. But the fact that she just sat there and watched this man, and he was eating steak, guys. You know how good of a restaurant to be. Well, I don't think there's any place that wouldn't have any bad steaks. You know, because like if you're eating steak, it's gotta be for a reason. Like, I can't go to Outback and not get a steak unless it's chicken fried steak or chicken fried chicken. But he was eating steak, macaroni and cheese, mashed potatoes, rolls, and she was just like mad. And so I was like, I want to talk to Sparkles. I want to talk to I don't know why she was my first pick. I don't think I can have that connection with anybody else, but this is a push. So I definitely want to push a lot of more podcast talks. Definitely now that I'm on the injury list for the rest of the week until further notice, but I definitely want to push a lot of podcast talk, and I know you guys are all busy, and I thank Sparkles for being here and talking about it. But we're now at the point where we're talking about proposing, and Sparkle had said hers was trash. I'm sorry, yours was trash. But damn, Mike wants to get married soon, but he don't know how he wants to do it. And then Killer had said when he proposed to his girl, I planned it, which is smart. I was a part of a biker group and had a big get together and with her friends, and she was shaking so bad. Hopefully, he said she do, and y'all are married now. Chubby said we can get down with some stuff if you want. Whoa! We can get down with what stuff? What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
What are you talking about, Chub?
We'll get down with what stuff? What stuff are we getting down to? What stuff are we getting down to? I clowned on you the other day, Sparkles. I was doing something, and I was saying something, and I said, I don't want to be coughing like Sparkles.
Hey,
I think we were talking about the chip. I've been married 3 times.
it's getting a lot better, slowly but surely. But
Chubby, 3 times. Oh my God, Chubby, do you have time to tell these stories? Like, I'll put you in our little podcast thing, and you can definitely. I want to hear it 3 times, Chubby. 3 times. Now, I think the question of the day, Chubby, is what's your current status? Single, married, divorced, widowed, side dude, and only 2 ex-wives. Wow, and that was the next question I was gonna ask.
So he's still married.
So yeah, okay, so he's still married. Only 2 ex-wives. So you're married now, still married, 2 ex-wives. So my next question would be, he put his Z's. Do you still talk to your exes? No divorce. Wait, what? How you had to be divorced? Oh no, you are divorced. So you've been married. I'm confused on what you're saying. You had 2 ex-wives, but you've been married 3 times, but but you're divorced. I'm confused. What is this? This ain't even math, and I'm confused. Oh, you married the same woman twice. Okay, I was like, algebra is not for me, nor is chemistry, chemicals, hazmats on a box.
About that one.
You don't want to talk about that one? Talk about what?
We already talked about that.
Killer said, what the fuck? Exactly, Chubby. Like, what the fuck? You married the same woman twice. So, Chubby, I'm curious, like, what happened? Like, I guess it didn't work out the first time. I mean, she said, no, because you're a singer, Chubby. So you're like, baby, come back. I don't know the rest of the words. I know it, but I don't. Baby, come back. I think exes are exes for a reason, or the second. LOL. I'm confused. So I think if you end it on a good term, then exes can be a good thing. I could be wrong, guys. I could be wrong. But if they're like toxic, then I don't want to deal with that. Like I'm really not with the toxicity. Like, I don't even know if that's a word, but I'm gonna make it up. But I'm not with all that. I would say I attempted to be married 2 times, and they were both with both my baby mamas. The first baby mama, and then my second baby mama, who she's someone that's an ex that I wouldn't want to fuck with. Like, if I see her out in the street, I'd probably beat her ass. I don't know why. I'm not violent like that, but yeah, it's not that. So my baby mama is baby mama. She's always been she's been I guess you would say high school sweetheart. We've been together for like a long time, and then bam, something went wrong. That's you, went separate ways. Oh yeah, I mean, I mean, if you're not feeling the vibe, like you guys try to work it out, you know, you guys talking, you're dating, da 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 da, but y'all just don't click like I want to, and y'all both sat down like, hey, you know, I think this ain't working. I'm gonna go do this. You should do that. I don't think that's a reason not to talk to that. So yeah, let me send you this Discord thing. It's one for just me and Sparkle, because like I said, we're gonna do the whole podcast thing. But yeah, I had to invite, because you know, God forbids no shots at Lizzie, but I can't have her just jumping in this bitch like crazy. So yeah, Chubby, we'll get you in there real quick. Let me just send you this link. And I definitely want to hear that story. If anybody wants to join, I have no problem adding you into it. However, it has to be that topic of what we're talking about. You know, I don't want to hear any extra stuff. I want to just focus on what we're doing. So he says too hard to type. Yeah, I got you. I sent you a link. Killer, are you in the Discord too, or like, are you in the Discord? You got a story for days? Bad. Let me send you a link to my Discord at least. I don't know if you're in here or not, but let me at least get you in there. Always welcome to join Discords. Invite to Bear Nation. This thing doesn't stay. It like deletes. I'm in Sparkles. Oh, okay. Well, now you're in mine if you want to, because I know Sparkle. Huh? What?
Killer's streaming right now.
Ah, he's streaming. Okay. Let me pull y'all up too. Let me get y'all tied up while we wait on Chubby to tell his dreamy stories.
Tap on Killer. He needs some views. I've got 3, but it's still only showing 1.
Bam. Let's get him up in here. Appreciate you being here, Killer. Appreciate it. I do got you.
Twitch your bitch.
Whoa, what? What? What is happening? Oh, man. All right, so let's get that there. How is it expired? How? I don't know how this works. Chubby, you're in the wrong chat. You're in Family Talk. You're in the wrong one, bro. I sent you a personal one. Let me change the settings. Give me a second, guys. Let's take a quick water break, and then we'll come back and we will talk about Mr. Chubby's and his relationships. And then we'll get it all figured out. Hold on.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. I can hear people.
Oh,
Wait,
Killer. I was telling everybody to get a tab up on also. So that way you get more views. Because I got 3 of mine and still only chose 1 for you.
I can't hear Bear at all. Oh. Hold on.
I am trying to come back. There it goes. All right. Sorry, guys. We got Chubby in the building. You know what I'm saying? Chubby, thank
What's
you for
up?
being here. Thank you for being
Of
here.
course.
Appreciate you. Welcome to the Chat Zone Podcast Talk. I will be doing a lot more of these things. I think we all got a story to tell, so Killer, I did add you. I will promote you and help you get affiliated. So you got, Bear Nation support here. I got you, Mike, working on that right now. But Chubby, let's hear it. Story time with
So,
Chubby.
story time. So, yes, I've been married 3 times. I've been divorced 3 times. So there's that. But only 2 wives. I married wife number 2 and wife number 3 twice. That's the same woman. We got married kind of a very fast-paced, whatever. We had a child. I believe she had postpartum depression. She filed for divorce. I didn't want it. We got divorced. We were separated about a year. Got back together, figured out that that's what we wanted to do, I guess. And then we were married for, all total, we were married 15 years. So, but the last time we went through counseling and she thought that we needed counseling, whatever. So we did the whole counseling route, and Christmas of, not last year, the year before, we decided that as a group, we decided that we were better off as just friends. So that's exactly what we did.
So, do you still talk to her?
Oh yeah, we're still actually really good friends. That's the messed up part, I guess. Mm-hmm. I live here in Michigan, which is where her family is from. Mm-hmm. So I have no family up here. My closest family is like 8 hours away. So I still do, like, I did Christmas with my boys and with her and her family. We do all the major holidays. Like, I'm still invited to the family holidays and things like that. Right. They are very much a extended family is still family. Right. Right. So I'm still good friends with her sister and brother-in-law. My niece and nephew, I watch them on occasion. So yeah, we still do family functions and things like that together. So
that's what's up.
So we are still very good friends. We were just better off being friends versus being married. Okay.
Now, did you propose to her as well, or? Yes.
Yep, I did.
Okay, and how did that go? What did you do?
That was actually on Christmas Eve.
Ooh, okay.
So we have a big family gathering where all of the extended family gather at her mother's house on Christmas Eve, and she had to go.
Are you trying to remember how? Chubby?
No. I was trying to remember how. No, hell no.
He's like, so
what happened was,
do it, Sparkles, cry, Sparkles, cry, cry, Sparkles, cry.
No, so what had happened was she had to go out of town fairly close to where my family was at the time. She had to go for work. And I asked her, I said, stop by and get this movie. It's my favorite movie, whatever, which was a damn lie.
Was it The Lion King?
From my... Huh? Yeah, that's it. Actually, it was Spaceballs, but...
Oh, man, nice. What up, Queen?
So I said, my sister's got this DVD of mine, and I want it. Whatever, can you go pick it up? She said, sure. What she didn't know was actually in the DVD case was my great grandmother's original wedding ring from the early 1900s.
Oh wow!
Wow.
So she actually transported her engagement ring back.
Okay.
Had zero clue.
Wow. That.
She's just like, oh, it's a movie, and I was like, well, part of me thought, oh shit, I should tell her, because if she loses the case, then that's bad news. But I'm like, she's coming straight back, whatever. So opted not to tell her. So she had no clue that she actually transported it back.
Nice.
And this was in like October-ish time frame.
Okay.
Decided that I was going to ask her to marry me on Christmas Eve with all of her family. She was the only one of the family that had not been married. There's only her and her sister, right? But she had never been married, whatever. So I take her dad to lunch, probably. I did the respectful thing, right? Asked for the woman's hand in marriage. The funniest fucking thing ever, though. So my father-in-law, my ex-father-in-law, I absolutely love to death. The man's got the biggest heart of anybody I've ever met. But he's simple. Right? He's very much a blue collar. The man can weld anything. I don't give a shit. He can weld 2 pennies together and make it look like a fucking dollar bill. It's amazing.
That's some good talent.
Serious.
That's some good ass talent right there.
The man, there's nothing that man can't do with welding and fabricating and whatever, right? So, but he's just that. He's blue collar. He's not highly educated. He was one of 15, right? Great guy. Anyway, so we're out at the restaurant, and I said, let me ask you a question. I said, I really would like to make an honest woman of your daughter. And this is no lie. He dead ass looked at me. He goes, why? Did she lie to you? Huh? Did she what?
He said, did she lie to you?
Did she lie to you? That's exactly. I was like, no, I don't think you understand. I would like to marry your daughter as your permission. And he's like, oh, well, why didn't you just ask that? I did, but okay.
Well, you said I'd like to make an honest woman out of her. So, like,
duly noted.
The wordplay for that one, I would have been like, what? Real quick, Queen wanted to tell you guys hi, just like Phoenix. They just wanted to let y'all know good afternoon. Welcome, ladies. Welcome to the podcast of
Hi, ladies.
Relationship. I got Chubby. I got Sparkles here. We're just going over some stuff. You know, just relationship talk. You know, right now Chubby has entered the conversation, and he's telling us about his proposals that he had done with his. Now this is your first wife, correct?
No, this is my second and technically my third wife.
Wait, what? Huh? What? Oh, because you.
This
did
was
it
my
twice.
second and third wife.
Because you married her twice. Got it. Okay.
Yes.
So you jumped the first one. Are you gonna go back to that one, or?
I jumped the first one. The first one was a fucking mistake.
Oh, okay.
I was young. We were married 7 years, and if that bitch dies today, I don't know that I'd lose tears. I might go drink at her fucking funeral.
Dang. Okay.
Pass the liquor around in a doobie, maybe. I'm not real sure. Not that I condone it, you know.
Fireball.
But hey, Jack. But whatever.
Anyways,
I wouldn't piss on her if her guts were on fire. Dang. I don't even think I'd piss next to her and let her roll in it to put herself out.
Be nice, Chubbs. Be nice.
I was being nice. I'd pee on myself and laugh as she burned.
God damn. Fuck. She must have made you
Can't
mad.
tell there's no love lost there.
She made you mad. Okay. Anyways, continue.
She almost caused me to go to jail.
Damn.
Oh, wow.
Well, so we'll get. That's a whole other story.
That's a whole other story.
That's a whole other. Why did you almost go to jail?
I can do jail talk. I mean, I'm black, so y'all can't know.
Well, yeah, you probably could, but I can't.
Some relationships aren't worth it. Phoenix, if you want to join and talk about it, let's get down to it. Everybody guys, this is nothing but good vibes, education, and just, story time.
Most definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, so... Sorry.
No, go ahead.
So, Christmas Eve came around. He did finally say yes. Like, sure. So he's the only one that actually knew.
Mm-hmm.
that I was going to propose. Her grandmother was there, her mother, aunts and uncles, and I mean there was like 40 people ish.
And this is a Christmas Eve party, right?
This is a Christmas Eve party, yeah.
Dang, that's too many people. I'll be trying to leave.
Her dad is one of 15. So.
One of 15?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
She had 14 other aunts and uncles.
So you were there with everybody then?
Dude, we were there with everybody.
Dang. Nah, that's too much for me.
Oh, yeah.
I'd be like, I'm posting.
No, it was nice, actually.
I mean, I get what you were doing. Me, I'm like, nah. So backtracking real quick, because I didn't feel like I need to ask anybody permission to marry their daughter. That's just me. I guess it's like a tradition, maybe. What about
it? Is tradition.
What about you, Sparkles? Yes. Was that something for you, or you just?
I don't know. I don't remember if he asked my dad or not.
Because I never understood that. Like, why am I asking a dad for it unless he's paying for it?
That's
actually he didn't. I did.
It's tradition.
See, that's
it's
the thing.
just
it's a lot of money.
The old way.
It is very much. It's an old people tradition.
No, I don't think it's an old people tradition. I just never understood the point. Like, I get it. You're trying to be respectful.
It is respect.
But then you come across the one that be like, no, you can't marry my daughter. Then what?
Then you just tell them, well, that sucks to be you. I'm still going to anyway.
See, that defeats the whole purpose.
We'll see you when we see you.
No, because it's kind of like, well,
you try
to marry there anyway.
Yeah.
Marry that girl. Sorry.
Because you try to get the respect, and the dad's like, nah, you ain't getting that from me. And you're like, well, fuck you. You're not invited to the fucking funeral or funeral. The wedding.
To the funeral, pretty much.
I won't see you at your funeral. You won't see me at the wedding. So I'm just saying.
And actually, her dad went to my bachelor party.
Nice.
Wow. He was judging
oh yeah.
He was judging you. I'm wondering.
No, he was not. No, because let me explain.
Okay.
When we ended up at the strip club and that man buried his face to his earlobes in a stripper's ass,
yeah.
I knew from then on I was never going to be in trouble.
Yeah.
Ever.
He's over there.
Ever. No matter what the fuck I did. He is a married man, been married. At that time, they were married 40-some years. He buried his shit to his earlobes.
He said, good job, Chubbs. Good job. I'm going to just...
Hold my beer.
He looked,
right?
We were all drunk as shit. Yeah, pretty much. We were all drunk as shit, and there was this little satellite stage, and this woman, she was very gifted in certain areas, extremely gifted in others, but she was very gifted, and she had ample buttocks.
Ample buttocks.
Did you just make that up or what? What is? Never mind. Go for it.
And my father-in-law, my future father-in-law, was standing at this, and it's just a little satellite stage, right? So there's no chairs; you just stand there, and they shake their ass in front of your face, whatever. And he looks over at he's got $1 in his hand, and he's got this shit-eating, like, first time at Disneyland grin on his face. And he looks over at myself and my future brother-in-law, who was actually in the wedding party, so he went with us as well. He looks over at us, and he's got this shit-eating grin, and I hit Kevin, which is my brother-in-law. I hit him in the arm, and I said, he's up to something. And so we're watching him, and he turns back to this chick, and she's got her ass, like, right in his face, shaking it, and he reared back just a little bit and just, poof, buried.
Wow.
I like to fell out. I'm like, I am never in trouble with this man ever again, because I'm not going to tell his wife, but I know what happened.
He's all world star.
Right?
No, just play. No, that's crazy. That's crazy as fuck. That's crazy. Like, man. I can't even imagine. My brother didn't have no fucking bachelor. His wife wouldn't even allow that shit. She was like, go hang out with your brothers and have a day. And I was like, all right, cool.
So we went, so the whole bachelor party, we went shooting that morning. Then that afternoon, we went to Hooters to start off the night because I had a junior groomsman who wasn't old enough to go to the bar, so we took him to the closest thing to a titty bar for a 12-year-old,
Oh,
and that was Hooters.
how cute.
Off topic. Hold on. So Hooters, I never knew what the fuck that was until I walked in that place. I thought it was just like another wing place. And me and Sauce had went. We had went, and I was like, "What the fuck is this okay?" And I looked around. And I saw these half-ass naked girls. I'm like, "Oh, okay, attention whores. Okay, I get it. It's part of the job."
Half-ass naked. They're pretty well covered.
Oh, you're right. I'm thinking of a different one. Twin Peaks. That's right. So I was like,
Twin
what?
Peaks is nice. Let me explain. Twin Peaks is nice, but Tilted Kilt was better.
Hooters. I was just like, okay. And then again, I looked to my left, I looked to my right, and I'm seeing kids. I'm like, what? Like, what is happening? But then again, you can't even get mad because if you go to the beach, which is coming up soon, the summer, that's all you're gonna see. So you can't. You can't. I mean,
Exactly.
For my kids, like, nah, y'all can't do that. You're not ready. But at the same time, I feel like I can't stop it. If we go to the beach, Galveston, Corpus, whatever, any beach you guys, or wherever you go, they're gonna be half-ass naked.
They wear
women.
less.
Yeah, definitely. That's why I said when I went to Twin Peaks, I'm like, all right, cool. This is like an adult hangout. Nope, kids. I'm like, why?
Kids,
like, why do you have kids? But I mean. I'm not judging. I
took my 2-year-old to Tilted Kilt and my
Nephew
ex-wife
first.
at that point. We went to Tilted Kilt, and if what I didn't know is if your 2-year-old throws silverware on the floor, the waitress will then bend over and pick it up, but she bends at the waist to pick it up, and I was like, damn, look, I could see her thoughts. That's how much that was not covered. I could see her thoughts.
He said, I can see her thoughts.
My ex-wife goes, I don't know what's more disturbing, and I said, what's that? She goes, the fact that I know that she shaves, or the fact that I have absolutely seen that she missed a spot.
Oh.
And I was like, I don't know what's more disturbing either, but I'm going to give my kid more silverware.
Killer said, what she had for breakfast? I mean, tell me about it. God damn.
Dude,
like,
I'm telling you.
Twin Peaks is horrible. Twin Peaks, I mean, it's not horrible in a bad way. I just, like I said.
No, this wasn't Twin Peaks. This was Tilted Kilt.
Oh, nah. See, Twin Peaks.
Tilted Kilt wears these little bitty tartan mini skirt things, and then tops kind of like Twin Peaks.
Yeah.
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 Damn.
I mean,
anyway, so
go
but
for it.
they bend at the waist and pick up silverware and shit, and I'm like,
shit.
I kept giving my son silverware here. Shit. At one point I got smacked. She was like, would you quit giving him stuff? I was like,
We off topic, guys. I'm sorry, but I mean, come on, it's
Anyway.
No, you're good. No, it's not a bad thing. It's just this is what I'm talking about, like how it leads up to things, because like that's crazy though. These restaurants and kids and dang, that's crazy. But we don't have that. What you have, Chubby. We don't have anything like that. We have Hooters, which is barely around, and then we have Twin Peaks, which is everywhere. We have like 5.
Peaks really has good chili too. Venison chili.
Like it's crazy. And like I said, when I first went there, I was like,
leave it to the fat guy to point out that they've got.
He said, leave it to the fat guy. Knock it off, man. Knock it off. All right,
Hey,
back
look,
to
you're like Twin Peaks. They've got great venison chili. Fuck, I can tell you that part.
Chili, sheesh, man. If you don't know how to make chili, I'm just saying.
They've got deer chili, man. That shit is great.
Never had that.
What?
I never had deer chili. I don't think we have that here.
I guarantee you have venison. You're in Texas.
It's probably like a secret menu or some shit. I don't.
It's not a secret menu. Anyway.
Go
where
for
were
it. Okay, so you gave your wife the case. You're hoping she don't, 30 plus to 40 plus. I'm sorry. Bachelor party was off the chain. Pops is like, blah, 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 bootylicious.
Oh yeah. So the wedding, she wanted a big wedding. That's what she got.
5 feet.
It was horse-drawn carriage. There was a flute and a harpist at the venue.
God.
Like tux with tails, the whole 9 yards.
Oh, that's the most if I ever heard one.
Ouch. Huh.
He said, "Ouch."
I'm kidding.
Oh man.
Huh.
Huh.
All right, that's the end of story time, children. Grandpa's got to go to bed. Fucking Sparkle. Leave it to Hazmat to kill that one.
Oh
In a
shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! That was wow. Oh,
What,
that
you
is
wanna-
wild. That is wild. Well, Chubby, currently, so that was the first time. So what about the second time? Like,
She got pregnant.
by you?
Well, I hope so.
I mean, I'm just
Looks
saying.
like me, so I'm hoping it was by me.
I'm just saying because you're like she got pregnant. So you proposed.
That
you
was
did that.
that was why the second time we just no. So the first time was the real deal Holyfield, right?
Right.
The second time, she called me. We had started living back together probably about 6 or 8 months right before, and she came to me and goes, "Close your eyes and hold out your hands." I was like, "The hell I am."
That's never good. When a
No,
when a
no, it's
female
not.
says it.
No, I'm like, I'm not doing shit. Nope, nope. I'm not playing this game. I don't like this game.
Yeah.
This game gets me in trouble usually.
Oh, it's
And,
not. It's trouble to begin with. Like I'm
Oh, yeah.
sorry. I can't. I'm sorry.
Close your eyes. Hold out your hands. No, I don't trust you that much.
Yeah, I don't. Man.
No. So I was like, all right, whatever. And so she puts this thing in my hand, and I'm like, I made her go take another one, like immediately. Bullshit. Go take another one.
So you made her take 2, 3.
I did.
You made her take 3 because you didn't believe it or what?
Huh?
You didn't believe it or what?
Well,
The
so
pregnancy test.
I didn't want to necessarily,
Really?
but well, yeah, because we weren't married, and that's the one thing I always said, that I was never going to have a child out of wedlock, right? Because I'll be damned if I'm going to have a bastard child, but I think that comes from being raised Catholic.
Right.
Obviously, I'm not Catholic anymore. I've been married 3 times and divorced 3 times. So, but and none of them were annulled. So it is what it is. But anyway, so and it was something that like we hadn't planned, and just it was completely out of the blue, whatever. So yeah, we decided that we were going to get remarried. Thank God she had a great sense of humor, and we got remarried on the same day that we got married the first time, so that I didn't have to remember another anniversary.
Well, that's hilarious.
Oh, dude, I'm telling you, because I'm not good with. I barely remember when the hell my birthday is. Don't ask me to remember something like that.
He said, "I don't remember my own birthday." Stop it. Stop the cat. Stop it.
Okay, I remember mine. It's just because I have to look at my driver's license every day. But
This man, nah.
but no, and dates and things like that, I'm not really good at. I'm not gonna lie, that's not my strong suit. Whatever.
See, and so I agree with you on that because when before I hooked up with my baby mama, because she's my high school crush or sweetheart or whatever, I was like, I'm gonna do it on Valentine's Day, so that way I'll never forget the anniversary or anything. That's the smartest thing you can do is ask them on a special day, because you will never, ever forget. And to this day, and check it out. So y'all know I'm about to be a grandpa. So when my son asked his girlfriend, he did the same thought process. Because I asked him, I said, "So when did y'all start dating?" He was like, "Oh, I asked her out on Valentine's Day." And man, I started cracking up. I was like, "Call your mom right now." I was like, "Why?" It's like, "Ask her when I asked her out." So he calls her up. He's like, "Hey, Mom, when did you and Dad start dating?" And she's like, "He asked me out on Valentine's Day." She goes, "Why?" And he goes, "Bro, this man." I go, "Wow, like father, like son." But it's smart, because I'm a forgetful person. If it's not a special day and it's a random day, we're going to be in some trouble, because I'm not going to remember. I'm sorry. I'm just going to be out there.
That's me too.
It has to be, and 2 for 1. Valentine's Day, anniversary, the day we like. I mean, even though I think anniversary is overrated holiday, but whatever. Just like Valentine's Day, I think it's overrated. You don't need to celebrate how long you've been together.
Why?
Sometimes it's not a celebration of how long you've been together. It's just a memory of how long it's been since you were actually happy.
That's
so. I mean, there's that.
Nah. Okay. So look, he just answered my own point of view about Valentine's Day. There's no point of Valentine's Day. What's the point of it?
Valentine's Day is, I'll say it's overrated. But
It's
if I
become
don't
so
get
much of a
something, I'm gonna
Hallmark
be pissed.
holiday.
It turns into a life sentence. You is funny for that. Killer said it turned into a life sentence.
Well, it depends. Sometimes you can get it commuted and get divorced, but
Y'all are wild.
get
today.
released on good behavior.
Y'all are wild today. Y'all is wild today. So
I got paroled.
I just. Oh man, don't say that in front of Sparkle. We were just talking about that. How she dated this guy that was on parole, and sheesh.
No, I got paroled. I didn't have to
Okay.
serve the rest of that prison sentence.
Oh, that's what's up. I agree. Sparkle Valentine's Day. No, Bear said that. Not Sparkle. Bear said that. Chocolate Bear
Well, I
said
agree.
Valentine's Day is. I think it's really overrated. I think it's a kid thing. It should be only done in schools. It shouldn't be like a grand holiday. Like, oh, it's Valentine's Day. No, we're not finna do that. You ain't finna get a two. Or
You want to talk about days that are like so?
yeah, let's
They
talk about
celebrate Sweetest Day here.
it. What?
It's called Sweetest Day. It's like in fucking October.
Sweetest Day? It's not even in. Wait, Valentine's Day is not in school? Yeah, it is.
Valentine's Day is in February, but then here they celebrate a holiday called Sweetest Day. It's in October. It's like October 16th or some shit.
Killer said it should be for.
And it's like
learning.
the second Valentine's Day.
Hold on, I'm sorry, Killer. You're funny. He said it's not even for school. Valentine's Day is not even for school. School should be for learning. They're learning how to fall in love next with sex eds and birds and bees.
No,
and
they're learning how
drive.
to shoot each other. That's the whole other story now.
That's another generation. That is definitely another story. That's something we don't have to come back to or something. Because man, oh my god. Anyways, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Chubby. I'm so sorry. It's just
So they celebrate Sweetest Day here
Sweetest
in Michigan.
Day.
I'd never heard of it till I moved here.
Sweetest Day, like sweet.
Sweetest. 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 It's like a pseudo Valentine's Day.
Uh-huh.
It's in October. I think it's in October. But it's that one really truly is a freaking Hallmark holiday. Like I'd never heard of that shit until I moved here.
Will
Like,
said,
what the fuck is this?
Will said, coming from a teacher, we don't teach jack shit, and that means really anything related to life besides how to use a condom in health class. In health class?
You don't even teach these little fuckers that, because hell, they're getting pregnant at like 14 years old. Jesus Christ.
Now, look, I'm not with the whole women's right and abortion. I think that's bullshit. But that's a different topic that I don't want to talk about in this stream. That's a different topic, because get me started with that one. Back to what we were talking about. I'm sorry. I just have to throw it out there because the abortion thing, I agree. I don't think anybody should tell a woman whether she can and can't have a child or not.
Oh, I can podcast about that all day.
We sure
I cannot
can.
because
We sure can. We sure
It's a
can.
touchy subject, but it's
yeah, that one is very touchy because you have two sides to that kind of.
yeah.
You have two what? You have two what?
You have two
wait.
very polarizing
No.
sides.
I'm
one
talking about
conversation.
Will. We have two who are pregnant right now in this school. What? Are you in middle
Oh
school?
no, William.
Are you in middle
Sixth
school?
grade, 7th grade. I almost guarantee it.
Birds and bees, bees and birds, birds that used to be bees, bees that want to
Bees and bees, birds and birds, birds and
Killer,
bees and
you
birds.
cracking
and then-
me up, guys.
Yeah.
Go check out Killer. If you guys want to know what Killer's about, that's what it is. Like, he's cracking up here, man. Like, oh my god, bro. That's Will. You need to explain yourself. Like, is this middle school you're talking about? Because if I found out it's elementary school, I'm throwing hands.
I'm thinking she's like in 7th grade or something.
I'm throwing hands. Yep, they are in 7th grade. Golly,
Oh, no.
that
That's
is
sad.
horrible.
Yeah, but that's 12, 13 years old, so that's very much the mentality anymore.
You know, the one
which
thing-
is sad.
The one thing I can honestly agree on with my
I didn't even
kiddo,
have my period at that age.
with my kiddo, like he's 20.
You're a late bloomer.
He's 21,
Yeah.
so having his first kid
Very
at that
fertile,
age
that too.
is good. God damn. And she said she has a certain standard. So, guys, Sparkles is off limits. I will not repeat myself. If you weren't here earlier, she went over that, and she said she has the standards. There's some good, decent standards. I don't think a lot of us reach that. So I'm just putting it out there. If you're trying to shoot your shot, even trying to shoot your shot, don't. First off.
Taken.
Second
Yeah,
of all,
no.
you
Don't
wouldn't even.
disrespect
I don't even.
relationship.
I don't even meet the requirement, and I'm like, damn. I'm just gonna shut up. So don't try it. Sparkles is just cool.
That's because you went to the gas station too many times.
Oh my god. The gas is only for Mike. Mike is the only one that's in the gas station. Guess
he went to the grocery store to get milk and cigarettes, and wait.
So you guys have a movie theater in your school? Well, is that what you're saying?
What kind of bougie ass school is this?
And
no, I don't.
Oh, killer! I have proof. I came back with the milk. I took videos. They just keep trolling me on that. It's the cigarettes that I'll come back with. Oh, 3 miles from here. It's 3 miles. Okay, that's crazy. See, I remember back in the day, if you got pregnant around middle school, you were expelled. You couldn't even finish. Oh, wow. Like they put you in like a
continuation.
They put you in a special school.
A special school for pregnant people because you were influencing other people to fuck off. Right.
They used to do that. Now it's common practice to accept it.
Accepted, yeah.
Weird. That's crazy. That's crazy. Well, I will pray for you. I've told all of my children that are of that age. I've got a 6-year-old because I was dumb, and a 12-year-old and a 26-year-old. I did. She
tricked me twice.
I did all mine in high school.
She tricked me twice. Yeah.
Yeah, girls getting.
All I wanted was a back rub.
All I tell my kids is it's better when you're out of school, which I'm proud of my son because he was in college and when he did all his stuff. So I'm not. I told
my oldest one, you want to wrap it so you don't catch something that bleach don't wash off.
Damn.
Right.
Look, I'm telling you, that's exactly how I told him.
I told him his will fall off.
Damn.
I have said that too. My 12-year-old, I have said that too. I'm like, you'll catch something that'll cause it to fall off, dude.
Will said they snuck into the auditorium room, had it out, boom, girl was pregnant. I keep telling people can't get pregnant from swallowing, but no one wants to listen to me. I'm just saying.
Well, there's other ways not to get pregnant too, but
I mean, high school. Like I said, high school is where everything counts. Middle school, I mean, if you're dating in middle school,
you barely know how to use it. What the hell are you doing playing with it?
If you're in middle school and you're dating someone and it carries over to high school, that makes sense. But to officially account like relationships in middle school, elementary, it don't count to me. That's just my opinion.
I was a senior and got pregnant by a 10th grader.
What the fuck, Sparkles? Wow.
Damn, she always like 100.
I did back then, just the one.
You were a senior.
Yeah.
What is that? What is that? Figures. What is that? A sophomore, right? So what is it? Juniors, sophomore.
Yeah.
Is there
2 years?
It's 3 of them, right?
Yeah, it's only 2.
What is it? It's junior, sophomore.
No, it's freshman, sophomore, junior, senior.
Seniors. Okay. I knew I was tripping. That is crazy. And Killer said Dirty Bird. Yeah. She said I was a senior and a 10th grader said boop, 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 doo doo.
William said, hold on, I got 4 ads.
She gonna come back. Never mind. I was gonna say something, but never mind. Sparkles, wow, that's crazy. Sparkles like, man, that football player right there, he gonna be it. So, anyways, I'm off that. That's
a lie. He was captain of the chess team.
He played sports, but he didn't say which sports. All right, cool, whatever. So Chubby, I still want to hear part 2 because I know you said y'all just kind of like just winged it at that point, right?
Yes, we did. We actually got married. So the guy the preacher that married us the first time had known my ex-wife since she was like 10 years old. They were like next door neighbors.
Wow.
And he said, this is the final wedding that I'm ever going to do, whatever. Mm-hmm. He actually kept his ordainment or whatever it's called until the day that she got married, and he was going to let it go. Well, so then when we got remarried, he actually redid the ceremony at his house. So that's all we had. It was just us, and then we went to like a reception dinner at a restaurant.
Why you say it like that?
Dinner.
Well, did you have to think about that for a second?
Well, because we just went to dinner. Essentially, we went to a fucking restaurant to dinner.
Dinner.
There weren't supposed to be gifts or anything, but there were a few, whatever. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it wasn't really a reception, but it was just a, yeah, we did it, whatever.
Right. Okay.
But the first one was an all-out limo, and we had a Hummer stretch limo, and
Oh, you went all out.
This is my bedroom.
yo, yeah.
Bedroom, my computer.
Wow.
I bought this big ass
Well,
chair.
I
It was at a
mean-
country club, and
I can only do so much. I didn't have that much money, and my
you didn't either.
my baby mama's dad wouldn't. He didn't even want me to do that. He was like, nope. That's why I was like, approval. I didn't want his approval. I mean, I think he's in the picture. I can't remember, but I did invite him to eat, so. But he was like, no, I'm not paying for nothing, and I'm like, fine, whatever. But I never. I am gonna drink some water. Now you guys want to hit these fucking buttons. Like I said, like for me, it was just like I'm not doing. Like I told her, I was like, I'll propose to you and everything, but we're not doing no big ass, fancy ass. I'm not spending no more than 1,000 or 5,000. We get like a small group of people, say what's up, eat some cake, dance, yada yada.
There were 300 people at my wedding.
We didn't. God damn it. God damn. See, I'm there for the cake. That's all I'm there
It was
for.
5-tiered.
Gee, that was 5 what? 5 layers?
5-tiered.
Damn.
That's insane.
Chubby, golly. Damn, and you pay for half of that? Or all of it?
Yep.
Oh, you pay
It
for
cost
half?
me, what, $12,000?
Oh, that's not bad then. For I figured it'd be like 20-something. 20,000.
It was 22 total.
Oh shit! Yeah, see, that's why I would stop. And you had to do the invitations, invite people. So how was the gift? Was the gift more than what you thought it would be, or?
Oh my God. We
Is that-
spent 2 days opening fucking gifts.
Okay. And see, I don't even care about like what do you get someone for getting married? Like when my brother invited me to his wife's birthday, I'm like, what the fuck do I get your girl for her birthday? I don't want anything to be offensive. Perfume,
Get a gift card.
bottle. See, and gift cards is like cheesy. Like,
No,
Like,
here's the thing.
Huh? Give me a gift
You get
card
a-
so I can buy what I want.
There you go.
I get it.
Gift card says, you know what? I appreciate the fact you've been around the sun this many times. I don't know you. I don't fucking care. Get yourself something nice. Make sure you know it's from me. Have a great day. That's exactly what.
I didn't get her nothing. I was like, I can cash up you some money, so I paid for her food. That's what I did for her birthday. I paid for her meal, and I left because I was like, I like it felt awkward to me. I didn't want my brother to get all mad. Like, why you buying my girl some champagne and some fucking perfume, Bath and Body Works shit, So I definitely stayed away from that. Like,
Now,
definitely.
see, I wouldn't get offended by that because if it smelled good, then I get to reap the benefits of that shit. So whatever.
And my brother's not a candle type person. He can't stand that stuff. I'm like, I feel you on that. I love candles. I think they smell good. Like it's the
You put them all around your bath.
no, I don't even take baths. I don't even take baths. I don't take baths at all. Like once I figured out I'm sitting in dirty water, it was a wrap.
Yeah, I can't understand sitting in ass soup either. But
Like it's a wrap. It was
each their own.
like as a kid, I get it. Boom. But now, as an adult, it's like, wait, what? Taking a bath? Like what? Like
No. Mm-mm.
a bubble bath? You're just washing it all off back onto your body?
Bath, I think if we're an adult, it's more like you're relaxing and soaking. It's not to actually clean yourself.
Right. I get that. I was just about to say that too.
I will take a bath, but I have to take a shower first.
Yes, exactly.
Wait, what? Wouldn't it be
Or
the other way
after.
around? Yeah, okay. See, I figured it'd be the other way around. So you would take a shower and
No.
then relax in the tub
I take a shower first and then run the tub. Yeah.
with bubbles and candles. And
No,
flowers.
no bubbles. Just hot water and turn the jets on.
See,
I have to shower after.
yeah,
I
see,
can't.
Chubby, I'm sorry. I'm with everybody else. I had to shower hours. Hey, Queen, thank you for the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 biddies. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. She did it one by one. She didn't just drop
He
her.
said one.
Count Dracula.
This turned into an episode of motherfucking Sesame Street.
1, 2, 3,
three,
4,
bitties.
5. And then she's got this creepy face guy laughing. That's crazy. Yeah, I definitely can't. She said, I'm not playing. What you not playing? Sparkles, stop it.
That's
Y'all
20, you don't have
stop
to
it.
count.
Stop it, guys. Stop. You guys are going way too
I
fast
have
now.
leftover biddies.
You guys are going way too fast. Another 100? No. Stop, guys. Stop. Stop.
No, 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 no,
Stop.
no, 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 no,
No. I appreciate you guys. Slow down. Y'all slow down for a second. Slow down. Let me get the other chip at least. Chubby. God damn you guys. Knock it off. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
No,
7, 8,
that's a 1.
9, 10. Okay,
That's
10. You
That's a
guys stop it. Knock it off. Knock it off. Get back. Let's get back to talking. We're talking about
10. What?
You guys are wild. Appreciate you guys all. I'm still not done with these relationship questions. So as y'all know, Hot Chip Challenge, how far are we? Update. Before y'all started sending more biddies, with the biddy count, we're at 1,200. Off top, I'm not good at math. And then with the subs, I think subs we're at 5. So it's either or, whichever one y'all reach first, which I feel like y'all hit the biddies.
Yesterday, so
Wait, what?
I did 2 subs yesterday.
I
gifted one and got my own.
Yeah, because it on the thing it didn't. She got me nervous. I'm sorry. She said I'll send that 2,000. Do not. Hey, stretch your biddies things for a second. We don't want to do that just right away. You know. I still gotta get ice cream sandwiches, bread. I don't drink milk. I don't fuck with milk like that. Yeah,
I'm telling you don't want to fuck with milk anyway.
I gotta. I mean, I'll bring it back, but it ain't for me. I don't like. I can't. I'm not a cold cereal person. Like, I never understood that. I wake up, I want something hot and ready, you know, and I'm eating like cold cereal. If I wanted something cold, I'll drink water or something. Like, I'm not gonna eat that. But appreciate you guys. We're still on the topic of relationship. Yeah, I am sounding hella nervous. Like, stop it. Just stop. We did go over, are you still friends with your exes?
I'm back.
I didn't know you left, but yeah.
Welcome back.
Right.
Sorry.
Well,
I had to check.
I
to
knew
see my
you
mom
left
was-
because I paid attention.
My bad. I'm
thank
sorry.
you.
I was nervous here. Chocolate over here sending threat messages to me. But we did go over, are you still friends with your exes? We went
We did?
over.
No, we didn't.
Are you
Yeah,
are
we
you
did.
still friends with your? Yeah, because that's
Little
what
bit.
that's what Chubby was talking about. We went from the marriage, and then I said, "So you're friends with your ex?" And he's
Oh,
like, "Yeah."
I didn't chime in on that.
All right. So Sparkles, are you friends with your ex?
I am.
Don't forget to
I
sparkle
am.
and shine today.
I am friends with
And
my
remember,
ex-husband. He still
if
lives
anyone
here.
tries
Okay.
to dull your
Us
sparkle,
at my parents' house.
they're
And he
just
pissed me the fuck off last
jealous.
night,
Oh,
and I
shit.
kind of want
Wait,
to
wait,
murder
wait.
him now.
Still lives with y'all?
Yeah,
Oh, damn.
I got
How
stories.
does that work?
It works.
So wait, you and Meaty,
Uh-huh.
are y'all staying there too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And your ex-husband?
Right.
Uh-huh. At my
Damn.
in my parents' house.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yep.
that's a whole lot
Yeah,
of
'cause
dynamics on
we
top of
supposed to be-
dynamics that have issues with subscriptions right there.
Well, no,
Nah.
because my ex-husband and I, we split up because we realized that we were just better off
Mike
as
said
friends.
T. It's not
Same
T,
thing.
guys. So
And
so
then-
it's sorry, not to cut you off, Sparkle. It's a reasonable situation. So a lot of people wouldn't go for that, but
Yeah.
when there's it goes back to that, are you friends with your exes, and then did y'all leave off on good terms? And that's what I
Right.
think would happen. So go
Yeah,
for it.
we split up because we just realized we were better off as friends. Plus, he was 22 years older than me, so I was kind of like, I'm done with you. You
Okay,
don't
wait a
feel
minute. She
good
went
to
from
me.
2 classes younger to like a generation and a half older.
Because I was
Well,
thinking about the football
because
thing.
as I
too.
got older, I realized that men my age, or especially younger, were not at my mental level.
Damn,
No.
I like that.
Right, but you
So-
skipped a whole generation to get to your husband.
Well, no, I
It almost put your husband at your parents' age.
didn't.
What's wrong
It
with that?
does.
So you're
But-
saying
Unless
that
my
she
math-
can't. Wait, you
unless
said
my
you said
math is off.
Wait, you're
Well, my
saying
mom, yeah,
you're saying that
my mom
that
was
it's
31 when she had me.
you're saying it's a crime to date older people.
No, no, no.
No, what do you say?
No, I was just trying to get the dynamic in the household. So she's got 3 geriatric people,
Well, okay.
and then
So-
her and her boy.
So after high school, I dated a man who was a couple years older than me,
Right.
and he was abusive. He was an alcoholic,
Not good.
controlling, and so it was shit. So then I tried again, and I dated somebody who was nice,
Right.
and then that didn't work. And then I dated somebody again around my age, a little bit older, and ended up with my son. First, the controlling dude I got my daughter with, he's dead now. Karma sucks.
Damn.
Then that didn't work, and I started to be like, you know what? I'm sick of dating men my age. They're irresponsible. They don't have what it takes to treat me right. They fucking are disrespectful. And so I was like, I happened to run into him and was like, well, he's older. I'm going to try this, see if it's better. We got along just as if we were the same age. And
I mean, he got great discounts because of the AARP, but
right. So there's that too. But yeah. So we have, when we split up, it's like, it was during COVID. So it's like, where's he going to go? He there's nowhere to go. We also own our business, so we wanted to keep that going. So it was just easier for him to just stay here. He gets along with, we all get along, except for when he's up at 1 o'clock in the fucking morning when media has to go to fucking work, talking. He said he was texting on his phone. We could hear him. Why are you loud texting on your phone? You should be typing. And then we find out from the kids, oh no, he had some people over. Oh, so you're just gonna have a fucking party on a motherfucking weeknight when somebody here needs to go to fucking work. Yeah, it's real fucking smart. Even older men are irresponsible. Like, it's just fucking dumb.
Damn.
well, no,
And
not all.
he didn't. So he didn't like, hey, I got a company coming over. He didn't say anything like that.
He was out at the bar fucking drinking and came home drunk with fucking extra people.
Well,
And then they're just partying up in his fucking
he's just
room.
trying to live his best life. What the hell?
Yeah, but it's still a code of respect, though.
Yeah.
Well,
with
no, there
fucking-
is.
With like 20-year-olds and fucking paying for their fucking drinks, and they think he's Mr. Sugar Daddy when he's fucking broke. But yeah.
Oh,
Bitch
my
better
God.
have my money.
That's all I can think of.
Well, check this
That's
out.
the funny part.
When he comes in, it's almost 4 o'clock. He goes, do you need to pick up Travis? And I go, well, he hasn't texted me yet, but usually you just pick him up at 4. And he goes, well, I'm going to leave, so I just wanted to know. And I'm like, well, then can you pick him up? Because you're taking the fucking car, which is our work van.
Oh, y'all
That's the
share
only-
the car.
Well,
Damn,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, because when COVID hit, we lost our other van because we split up and he didn't want to pay for it, and I didn't have no fucking money to pay for it. He's the one who fucking wanted the extra new van with the fucking almost $500 payments a month, so
Right.
he let it go. So we have
Damn.
the work van, the shitty ass work van, which he doesn't even have a license either.
Damn.
Mr. Watch, we're staying on whatever topic it goes to, brother.
Nah, he's
Sorry.
talking about
In the chat.
they're a little off topic in the
Uh-oh.
chat. Yeah, y'all, if y'all can just keep it, same thing, personalize,
But
the Among Us with
So-
each other, that'd be great.
I need to depart. My mom is ready to go.
All
I've
right.
got to go bathing suit shopping for Friday. Wish me luck.
Ooh-wee.
I've been working my ass off to lose this little belly of mine, and
Oh, that's
I
right.
think-
You're
I think
getting
I've
ready to
actually
do your
been
hot tub
gaining
stream, right?
fucking weight, and it's
Yep.
really that's Friday, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Be there, be square. Giveaways. We're having more giveaways, so if you want some hazmat boxes from Sparkles, she will be sending them. out.
Hazmat.
You won't get them. I mean, they'll go right back to her, but whatever.
She said hazmat. Oh man! All right. So with that being said, we will have another podcast in here. I appreciate you, Sparkles, Chubby, you too. We can probably do a part 2, maybe with more people next time. I'm not too sure, but guys, thank you all for coming and being a part of this. It was amazing.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, it's a pleasure.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Definitely, guys. If you guys want to be a part of this, let me know. It was great. We'll probably do our thing. Chocolate. Thank you all, guys, for coming in here. Thank you all. I'm gonna do an update on the biddies because y'all are crazy. But I'm gonna go ahead and pass this over to Killer. He's funny, guys. He's gaming right now.
Oh,
I'm gonna rate
yeah.
out to him. He's trying to get affiliate. Show some of that, Bear Nation love. Show
Give him
some
some
love,
love.
guys. He's trying to do it. But I appreciate you guys. Peace.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, no problem.
Later.
Bear, before you leave, come back in here after
I'm
you've got your
still
rate
here.
done.
Hold on 1 second.
Thanks for the rate there.